Hey everyone, how's it going? So today we're going to work on some systems for our ACT. Start with question 1 here. So here we see that we have an equation 3x minus 5y equals negative 11. And then we have x, they give us that x equals 1 minus 3y. So here it'd be easiest to use substitution and plug in this x into this x. So we get 3 times 1 minus 3y minus 5y equals negative 11. And from here we can FOIL this out. So 3 minus 9y minus 5y equals negative 11. And then we can combine our like terms next. So we get negative 14y equals, subtract this to the side and get negative 14. And then we divide, so y equals 1. Now instead of solving, save some time, we can go to the answer choices and cross out anything that doesn't have a 1 in the y place. So you can cross out this, this, and this. And that leaves us with one answer, B. Now let's go on to question 2. So here, we have two options. We could either do substitution or elimination. And I think here it'd be simplest to do substitution one more. So we can change this one because this y is already 1. We can change it to y equals 20 minus 2x. And now we plug this y in to that y right there. So that becomes 6x minus 5 times 20 minus 2x equals 12. And once again, we combine our like terms, so 6x minus, or FOIL, sorry, 6x minus 5 times 20 is 100. And then negative, negative, so plus 10x equals 12. And once again, we combine like terms, so 16x equals 112. And now x would equal 112 over 16, which I don't have a calculator on me right now, so we'll do that by hand. 5, it'd be 7 because 16 times 5 is 80, and then 2 times 16 is 32, and 80 plus 32 is 112, so x equals 7. So now we can go back and look to our answer choices and save some time and cross out everything where x isn't 7. So crossed, 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 and then D. That's the answer. Okay, now I'll start with this question. So here, we could either do elimination or substitution. Either one would be simple here, but let's do elimination because we've done 2 substitutions so far. So for this, we can multiply this one by 2 to match this to that. So we can get 2x plus 5y equals 24. And then 2x plus 8y equals 30. Subtract that so we can cancel these out. And that equals negative 3y equals negative 6. And then we can get y equals 2. And we're looking for x plus y, so we just go back and plug this y into there. So 2x plus 10 equals 24, 2x equals 14, and x equals 7. And then 7 plus 2 equals 9, and that's your answer. Now on to number 5. Here we're looking for the value of x and y. Here it's basically already set up perfect. Oh, never mind, not yet. We need to simplify this side, and that would equal 5x because we add this plus y equals 8. And this is negative 3x plus 2y equals negative 10. And then what we can do is we can use elimination. Get another example of that. Multiply the top by 2 so we can get the y's to equal each other. So we can have 10x plus 2y equals 16 over negative 3x plus 2y equals negative 10. And then we subtract this, so you can cancel this out. 13x equals 26, so x equals 2. We're looking for the value of x times y. So you plug the x back in to this equation, and we get negative 6 plus 2y equals negative 10, 2y equals negative 4, and y equals negative 2. And 2 times negative 2 equals negative 4, which is the answer right here. And now we're here. So this is working with variables only. The equations of two lines in the xy plane are shown above, where a and b are constants. If the two lines intersect at 2, 8, what is the value of a? So here we know we have these two equations. We can set them equal to each other because y equals this and y also equals this. So it can be ax plus b equals negative bx. And we also know that x equals 2. So you can plug in 2a plus b equals negative 2b. And then we can bring this b to the other side. It's 2a equals negative 3b. And then a, to solve for a, it'd be a equals negative 3 over 2b, right? But we still need to find what our b equals. And so for that, we can use this equation right here. And we plug in our x and our y value. So 8 equals negative 2b, and b equals negative 4. So then we plug in our b to this right there, and a equals negative 3 over 2 times negative 4, and that equals, cross this out and make this a 2, 6, because a negative and negative equals a positive. The answer is right here. And now, lastly, we're on to this one right here. So for this one, we should use elimination because we don't want to deal with fractions in the substitution. So for this one to get a common coefficient at the x value, just like you need to use a y either, or 2, we multiply this one by 4 and this one by 3 to make them both 12. So you get 12x minus 16y equals 84. We have 12x minus 9y equals 42. And then we can subtract, and we're left with negative 16 plus 9, which equals 7y equals 42, or negative 7y, excuse me. And then y equals negative 6. Go back in, plug in our y right there. And we get 4x plus 18 equals 14. 4x equals negative 4, x equals negative 1. And then y minus x, so negative 6 minus negative 1 equals negative 5. And that's your answer, B. Alright, thank you guys for watching.